Hello there everyone, and welcome to a new Let's Play with me, your host Tim. And today, we're going to play through Unreal Return to Napali together. There'll be a bit of prep here that you can skip by going down to the comment section down below, where there will be a pinned comment from me, allowing you to jump ahead to where we don't talk about Unreal Return to Napali, in case you don't want to hear me talk about it very briefly about what it is, and about how far I got in it. Should only take maybe 2 to 3 minutes or so, and then we should be good to go. I think my voice is already coming out rather well with the game as well, so we should be set to go on that front. So, what the heck is Unreal Return to Napali? Well, years ago, decades ago, there was this game called Unreal which came out. And shortly thereafter, an expansion for Unreal came out. An additional series of levels involving the same type of character with the same type of playstyle, using this same engine. Back then, we didn't call them DLC, we called them expansions. And you certainly got your money's worth back then, it felt like it. I'm already rambling. For Return to Napali, I have beaten the first level, the first map. That is as far as I have ever gotten. And I actually just completed it, but I had some recording issues while playing it. Something wasn't right with the video rendering when I checked on the recording afterwards, so I am going to be forced to reshoot this. Now, that said, I have not beaten Return to Napali, but it felt pretty much the same as the original Unreal in so much that you got maps, mines, we're in a crevasse, you'll see all this sort of stuff, and it felt pretty much like classic Unreal to me, which is a game I really loved playing back in the year 2000 or so. So, with all that said, I think we're already good to go. There's going to be an intro scene, we're going to see a cutscene, and then we're going to be playing the game. Let's just leap right into it. And here's kind of proof. This is as far as I got. I got to Nev's Crossing right away. That's the second stage. And I have to actually Alt-Tab everyone to fix my mouse cursor because it's leaping all over the place. 1 second. Okay, that should fix it. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and play the game. So, new Return to Napali. Our skill level will be hard. Unreal, unfortunately, does make their enemies kind of bullet spongy with the harder difficulty levels. Hard is as high as I'm willing to go. It doesn't add more enemies, to my knowledge. It doesn't improve the AI. It just makes them do more damage and have more life. And I'm not a fan of that type of difficulty increase. So we'll just be playing on hard. I find that to be a good enough difficulty for me.
Deep Space Warship UMS Bodega Bay, requesting a priority translite communication with UMS Sector Control.
Bodega Bay, this is Starlight Base. Go ahead.
Starlight Base, we picked up a life pod of alien origin as we came into orbit. There was one human survivor aboard who claims to have escaped from the planet. Survivor will not disclose identity even under interrogation. DNA scans are being uploaded for identification. Please advise.
Stand by, Bodega Bay. Bodega Bay, your survivor is UMS Prisoner 849, last assigned to prisoner transport vessel Vortex Rikers. Vortex Rikers recently disappeared in your sector. Prisoner 849 is classified as missing and presumed dead.
Starlight Base, permission to use the rescued prisoner for Operation Talon Hunter. The prisoner has extensive knowledge of the planetary surface and hazards. Prisoner 849 is the natural choice to search for the wreck of the Prometheus and recover the Talon data cores.
Bodega Bay, you are cleared to take whatever steps are necessary to ensure the success of Operation Talon Hunter.
A day after my so-called rescue, and I'm going back to the surface of the planet. They've promised me a full pardon and transit back to Earth in exchange for my help. The alternative was a trip out the airlock without a suit. I agreed to take the mission. My job is to find the wreck of another ship, the Prometheus, and recover the data cores for some new secret weapons research project. When I've got the cores, I'm supposed to go to the bridge of the crashed ship and activate the ELT transmitter. The ELT will pinpoint my location for pickup. They need me because they don't know exactly where the Prometheus went down. Apparently, the tritium in the planet below is wreaking havoc with their scanners. They figure I learned a thing or two during my last romp on the surface. If anyone can find their missing ship, I can. I'm a little better prepared than last time. They've given me a military-issue combat assault rifle, a new portable scuba unit for underwater, and this computer log. They've also made logistics drops of ammo, weapons, and other supplies. So, I did it before and I'll do it again. But it won't be easy. They call this a salvage mission. I call it a return to hell.
Okay, everyone. Welcome to Return to Napali. Holy crap. So, this guy totally said they've given us an assault rifle. And I don't have it. When I was first doing this, I was obsessed with an assault rifle. I went and looked for all of the hotkeys. I was like, is it a special hotkey? The gentleman totally in his vlog, in the introduction video, he said we're better prepared. Now, I don't know if I agree with that, because we had every weapon. Last time we left off, we had some Nali seeds, we had armor. I think, if I recall correctly, we were running low on all of our ammunition and weaponry, thanks to the final mothership that we had been infiltrated when we shut the power down to that system. If I recall correctly, it was a real nightmare trying to get out of it. Right, we defeated the Queen, and then we had to get to the escape pod? Is that what happened? My memory of the normal Unreal, even after I played it earlier this year, but my memory of it is that you did the battle against the Queen, and then you had to escape. Maybe that's not what happened. Maybe I can't remember now. I guess that final... Oh, hold on. We're in the Terra Emi mining bunker. And you'll note that we have already seen an enemy. So the human forces dropped me directly into enemy-held territory. And there's our very first brute. Feels exactly like the first Unreal to me. Oh, enemies don't open doors in this game, which means that we have to do so. That's a bit annoying, because he'll camp that. Okay, whatever, he's dead now. And there is our assault rifle. Detonated. The assault rifle is a hit scan weapon. I think that's what it's called. The type of firing hit mechanism it uses. It's similar to the pistol. I think it does a little more damage from my experience with it, and its alt fire works like a shotgun. You will totally be seeing me use it against Skarrj. Now, that was also something interesting about the introduction we saw. And I only picked it up this time after watching it. The human forces say that they picked up a ship of alien origin, but to my knowledge, we know what the Skarrj are. Humans have encountered them before. Right? The name Skarrj, we didn't learn that from the aliens on the planet's surface. Oh, right, we have logs. We learned that from the human forces on the one ship which had gone down along with the Vortex Rikers. Log, W. Marshall. Hiked through the mountains and making good time. Should make it to Dahlgren's coordinates in a few hours. Finally found some water. Thought I was going to die of dehydration. Well, if he actually went into the water to drink it and he was almost dead, all of the aquatic life from my experience, wants to eat you in this game. So, in case you've never seen Unreal before, we should cover the weaponry really quick. This is the Disruption Pistol. I think that's what it's called. You'll see me use it often because you saw me just run out of ammunition for it, and now it's back up to 5. This is the only weapon in the game, to my knowledge, that replenishes its ammunition automatically. The rest of our weaponry will require us to find ammunition for it. And enemies, to my knowledge, do not drop... they did in the Unreal when I had played it recently, but I think that was done through the mod. When I played through the Unreal some time ago, I was playing a modded version of it. Log, S. Dalton. Watched those brutes beat Marshall to a pulp last night. He never saw it coming. Probably better that way. Oh, that's that guy who was in the water. I emptied an entire clip on one of them, and he just... and they... well... oh, and he just kept coming. At least they haven't tried to get me up here, but something else apparently did. He's quite dead. Even though I played this about an hour and a half ago, I don't really remember where anything is, and it's not like I played this game constantly when I was young. The only first time I played it was back in December. I played it only for a little bit. Another log. J. Parkman. On the Prometheus, the crew behaved like a team. Here they have turned on each other. I wish I didn't have to rely on them to survive. I think crewman Dalton deliberately led the brutes to crewman Marshall. Then he watched him die. That's not what the log said on that gentleman. He tried to help, but he couldn't kill even a single brute. Guess he was using a weaker pistol. That music, by the way, is amazing. I have such good memories of old video games. Oh, hello. And that music brings them back. Holy crap! I'm getting the snot kicked out of me. I think it was my armor. Woo! Okay, secured the room. Wow, that was a lot tougher than it was the last time. Yeah, when I hear this music and I see these graphics, I'm reminded of simpler times. I miss those times. I miss not having as much to worry about. When I had been in college is when this game had come out. Yeah. Wow, is that right? Is that right? Yeah, I think so. No, maybe, yes, that is correct, Tim. Remember, you were in college for a long time. I guess a little bit of history from me. I had gone to a community college for architecture originally, a long time ago. And I changed majors after being in that college for, I want to say, was 4 years. Every other semester, I was able to afford going to college, that community college. I didn't want to take out a loan back when I was young. I ended up switching majors because to continue my architecture degree, I realized would require me going to a more prestigious school. Have to take out many student loans. Then I'd have to get lucky to get noticed for architecture, and I'd be making even then probably less money. Yeah, probably less money than most other careers. Even though I really loved it. I couldn't keep at it. I remember you. So I switched majors and went to a different college instead. I went for computer programming, which was at the turn of the century. Graduated in 2001, if I recall correctly, finally. And I began my college adventure in 1993. So I was in college for, how long is that? 8 years? Just about? On and off. The other college I ended up taking out a loan, but this is when loans were somewhat manageable. I should not talk about politics, so I'm not going to go into anything else. Let's move on. So, right, what else have we learned about ourselves? So, as you heard, the main character was a prisoner. And hold on, we have another log. Log. G. Dahlgren. Still no reply from Dalton's team. It's been 4 days now and no sign of the others. I don't think we're going to survive. I heard someone actually made it off this planet. Well, please send the ship back for us. That is unfortunately not the case, apparently. This is a, I think this is a Nolly, if I remember correctly. Hello. They don't speak our language, but they're friendly. Generally, at least in the original Unreal, if you can help keep them alive, they'll lead you to secrets. Alright, back to a little bit of lore. So we were a prisoner, and we were on the Vortex Rikers, a prison ship. Judging from the logs, we have killed at least one person. Probably many more. We seem to have a natural affinity to using weaponry of any and all kinds. Judging by how we can just pick up a gun and make excellent use of it. Though to be fair, well, the weaponry in this game is so vastly different from other, like, the pistol seems to be different to me than the ASMD, which is different than a rocket launcher. But it's not like we have a ton of maintenance to do with the weapons, right? I'm trying to think of why our character would be so good at using all of these various weapons. I guess we just are. You know, it doesn't have to make sense, Tim. Oh, hold on, we have another log. J. Ardoli had an encounter with a small reptilian creature this morning while scouting for food. It ran away, but came back with 3 more, I think, and they've been waiting outside all day. They're giving me the creeps. We'll be seeing those at the end of the level. It's a real shame that this first level isn't blind. My reaction to this encounter was hilarious. Hope I can do better this time around. Alright, we should secure this. To my knowledge, there is no benefit for killing all the creatures other than if you walk into an area later, you do not have to worry about them respawning. Now, this is how good our character is. See that guy all the way down there? I hit him. This is also how powerful our pistol is. It's more like a railgun that doesn't do incredible amounts of damage. Our assault rifle is the same thing. It will hit the point immediately with pinpoint accuracy. Oh, that's interesting. His rockets have a maximum range. Wow, our bullets are better. Holy crap, they should give them handguns. Okay. Let's double back to this waterfall, and we're going to jump down into the water. Now Now, we can breathe underwater at the moment because of our scuba gear. In the original game, the scuba gear expired. The more, as you used it, it began to wear out its durability. And I think overall it maybe gave you maybe like 2 minutes of underwater breathing. It didn't seem very long to me. Now, to be fair to the scuba gear's creators, they were probably the Na'vi. So it's not like they have fantastic technological skills from what I've seen. The Na'vi are a mystical race. They seem to have magic powers. They can float or levitate, and they're able to teleport themselves short distances, or even maybe even long distances. But the only weapons I've seen near them that it strikes me that they themselves have created are knives. So I don't know if they are very if they are that familiar or good at combat. By good at combat, I mean it certainly didn't look like they had any military. Now, not Pali, where we're located, the Na'vi had a prophecy about a chosen one who would come from the stars to save them. It turned out that was us. But it wasn't because we were desiring to save them. That was a side effect of us looking for a way off the planet. The Vorkis Rikers had crashed on this vessel and had been attacked by the Skarrj. We'll see some of those creatures later. Alright, not bad. These are brutes. They're allies of the Skarrj. Oh, what else should I quickly talk about? So, I'm playing this game, by the way, everyone, because I would like a nice excuse to play through Unreal 2. I know Unreal 2 is not considered to be a great game by many people, but it's one of those games that oh my goodness, wow, you're a big guy. Whoa, Tim, careful. Brutes come in different sizes, by the way. And different colors. This guy's a bit more heavy duty than the other ones we've killed. You'll see me fire my pistol occasionally a few extra times after combat's over. This is because it's running out of ammo, and I think you have to reload it at that point. On that same note, you'll see me walking around with the dispersion pistol most of the time. Because its ammo refills, I find it to be a good weapon to have out initially. That's another ASMD core. By the way, we have this weapon. Here it is, our ASMD. This is renamed, I think, to the shock rifle in Unreal Tournament. And I believe ASMD stands for and suck my dick, if I remember correctly. And now we have a really difficult part of the game. Getting past this. That is a huge brute. Remember, maybe you don't remember, brutes or enemies don't seem to be able to open doors in Unreal. So this means we have to open it by face opening it. Thankfully, he can't shoot through the door. That would have been really bad. We probably would have died immediately. Can I quick save? No. Okay. Well, then we're going to save the game here. And we're almost dead, I think. Is that right? Oh, what the heck happened? We're not almost dead, but I don't like what happened to my screen. One second, everyone. Okay, I don't like this. Woo! Alright, we won! And we're not almost dead, we have 95 life. What happened to my life that suddenly this looks like this? I have a hotkey set. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I need to fix this. Let's see, what is my HUD change? Oh, there is none. Oh, that's fantastic. Great, that's just great. There we go. Okay, now we're back. Alright, so. Yeah, look at this huge guy. Now, there is wildlife, lots of it on Napali, and from my experience, all of it finds humans very tasty. And as for corpses, see the flies buzzing around this creature? They will have devoured its corpse in a few more minutes. Seconds, actually, sorry. See? Gone. The Nali seem to be immune to this, however. I don't think their corpses go away. We've seen spirits for the Nali. Oh, that's a flak cannon. That looked like it. Is that a flak cannon? No. Nope, those are rockets. Come on, you jerk. I want the armor, but I don't want to have to deal with getting rocket hit to get it. There we go. Maybe we can kill you eventually. Take that. With our ASMD core. Oh, and I guess we'll go up this way. We're here after all. Oops, we should not have done that. We wanted to go that way instead. Alright, well, too late. Let's take the long way around now. What else can we talk about? So, the assault rifle. New weapon, obviously. I think this shares the same hotkey as the Stinger, if I recall correctly. And they both serve kind of the same effect. The Stinger is a rapid-fire weapon, similar to the assault rifle, but it is not a hit-scan weapon. The fact that you were here means I haven't walked down here yet. Let's see what you were guarding. Some bullets. And an elevator down. Okay, we don't need to take that. Oh, we were wounded. We needed some Nali fruit. More assault rifle ammo. More assault rifle ammo. I guess we're using this weapon for a tiny bit. No dead corpses up on this hill. I don't trust that these are dead. Oh, but there's something else dead here. We can't quite see it. Skarrj like to pretend they're dead. And only to leap up and then attack you. Brutes seem rather dumb, so maybe they're not pretending. Terra Neo Mining Station. Going that way. Okay. So I had first walked into this room, and I had thought to myself, I said out loud, how this feels like a trap. But we only tend to have to worry about traps when the game fades out the music. Which it did. Do you see these lights? I expect these lights to go out in a similar fashion to the first ambush and the first Unreal. You'll also note the button is destroyed here. So we're not getting back out of this area. Oh, I think I missed a whole lot. There was a stinger I thought I had access to earlier. New enemy, everyone! Whatever these are, these must be the small lizard-like creatures the one girl had reported about. They are extremely fast. Oh, Jesus! And they're everywhere! Got one, but we took a hit there. Okay, I'm not talking because I'm concentrating. I want those tardiums. Oh, they can jump! They can jump! I didn't think they could jump. Oh, and this opened again. Okay, I guess it was a trap. It was a dead man switch on that. We just had the dead man would have been us. All right, let's double back and get some that assault rifle ammo. All right, so the last time I did that room, I fled. That button we pressed, I guess it opens the exit there, but it also opens another way to the next level, which we'll do in the next video, I think. I would like to do 2 stages per video, but we won't do that for the first one. Okay, so anyway, what I'm trying to get at is I have time to actually look around now. Those things were fast, and they can jump. That's super important to know. Hello. Can we make it past you? Still not allowed in there. Okay, let's look around really quick and see if there's anything else that might be useful here. I get the feeling there should be like a secret. That won't do it. There's a sound effect, but nothing happens. Okay, and the stinger and the assault rifle share the same hotkey. Oh, I wonder if I could have been there and safely fired at them. A few more seconds, everyone. We're almost done. I don't see any other boxes that I would be able to jump onto. Okay, we're done.
When I looked up and saw the shuttle pulling away, it really hit me. I was back. I felt a familiar, sick rush of adrenaline and fear. Sure enough, it wasn't long before I ran into a brute. I've been battling my way through the environment ever since. At least the combat assault rifle is a powerful weapon. No sign of the Prometheus in this valley or the surroundings. I need to keep searching.
Alright everyone, so this is going to be a quick one, but from now on, my plan is to make each episode have 2 maps in it. And we'll do this together in the next one. Thank you for watching everyone, and take care.